Alright, touchdown in England. Ooh, it's been a while. A bit of a bumpy landing, but yeah, nice quick flight at least. It feels like ages since I've been here.
Good morning. We are on our way to pick Tom up from the airport. So we were actually supposed to video a little bit while Tom was away, but it's been very hectic, so to say, to be on my own with the kids. So we've not managed to video anything at all, really. But we started driving yesterday afternoon and we drove about an hour and a bit to park up at just like a massive grass parking, to be honest. And now we're only 1 hour away from the airport to go and pick Tom up. So the kids are just having some breakfast and then we're gonna head out. And yeah, luckily Tom is back in Sweden because it was like a massive Microsoft IT thing that was down. So a lot of flights were delayed, some was cancelled. It was a mess, but Tom's flight went as it was supposed to and he's back in Sweden and we are gonna go and pick him up now. I'm just gonna have a cup of coffee and enjoy this sunshine because it's been a very long time since we had sunshine. So yeah, let's do it. What are we doing? We're picking up Papa?
Yeah.
Where is Papa coming from?
Sweden.
Yeah, Sweden. He's been in England.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many days has he been gone for?
Just a few days.
Just a few days. It's been alright, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you missed him?
Yeah, so much.
Yeah.
Not super much, but just a bit.
Not super much, just a little bit. But it's been alright.
Yeah.
Yeah. Has Mama behaved?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, you too. We had
All the days.
all the days. We've had a good time, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm back.
He's home.
He's home. Woo! I was so fast that you didn't even notice I was gone because in last week's video I was still here. And now I'm gone and come back and I'm here again. How good's that?
Faster than lightning, mate.
Yeah,
Faster than lightning.
The plan was that we were going to film a little bit. I was going to film while I was away and you were going to film while you were here. We were going to do but didn't happen.
No, it's very hectic for me and the kids, and I bet you had a lot on your schedule as well.
Yeah, it's been non-stop by the sounds of it for everybody. Like, I understand that you've not had time to do stuff, and I've not had time to do any work at all, or anything. So it's been non-stop.
Yeah. But now you're home.
And now I'm home, and we've had really good weather in England, and I brought it with me.
Yeah.
Apparently. Yeah.
Let's find somewhere to stay tonight.
Yeah, somewhere where we don't have to drive super far.
Yeah.
I was on a bus for 5.5 hours yesterday and there was no air conditioning. It was 32 degrees on the bus.
Oh my god.
Not fun.
No, we had a really hot day yesterday as well, but we got aircon in this bus, so we were fine, you see.
There you go.
Not to brag, but we were okay on this side.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go. Let's find somewhere to sleep. You're stuck. You look very sad about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, God.
Welcome home.
Welcome home.
First bloody thing we try and do. Not even try to park here, we're just trying to turn around.
Yeah. And how did that go?
Well, obviously not well.
No. So, we're gonna park over there to go swimming for a bit because it's really hot today. It was full, and then we saw that loads of cars were parked here, so we thought, are we not gonna get a space here because we're too big, but let's just go in, turn around, and then it was a massive car park over there where we can't sleep, but at least we could go and park and go for a swim. Turned in to turn around, and we're stuck.
Look here.
Look there. So we tried loads of different things, and everything that we do just gets us further into the mud, because it was sand that made us sink, and under the sand there is mud which makes us sink into the mud, and the wheels are just spinning. So now we're really far down, and we don't know how to get out. There's a nice Finnish couple here who tried to help us, and when their first plan didn't work, then they left us on our own again, and they just went, all right, good luck, we're gonna go swim now, bye. The true Swedish way to help people. But yeah, now Tom is digging down the blocks, what they call the leveler blocks, and hopefully that's going to take us out. Otherwise we might need to call somebody for help, because I think we're stuck, proper stuck. So yeah, it's fun to have Tom back home again. Some more adventure, as always. At least the kids are not very sad about it. They just find it fun and like an adventure, which I guess is a good way to look at it, so they're not upset. How's it going?
It's actually clay.
Yeah.
Yeti. Yes. Well.
Yeah, hopefully. Fingers crossed for it.
Otherwise we need to call a police or a bailing fee and stuff.
Yeah, maybe not the police, but yeah, maybe a tow truck. Nej, ja, så kan man säga.
2,000 years later.
We tried 7 million times and it didn't work. So in the end we stopped filming because it was boring. But hey, we're out! Good old Sonny. We tried pretty much everything, and then in the end it was loads of leaves and foliage. So yeah, we made it. Look at the state of that. That's how deep we were. Look. Now we can go and have a nice day. Let's not get stuck anymore, eh?
No.
There we go. Good job.
Duktiga.
Thanks for your help, everybody. I think they've spotted some baby rabbits. I think that's what's going on up there. Bella's got a bit of an obsession with trying to catch animals now after catching all them frogs the other week. I don't think she quite understands that you can't just go around and catch rabbits and ducks and stuff. It's cool, isn't it? Super cool. Please.
We're going to meet animals. Yeah!
Why does Bella always look like a little old lady?
She does,
like
doesn't she? I was thinking that.
Mini granny.
I was thinking exactly that before. She does, doesn't she?
Yeah. She's so cute. She's like holding her welly like a little purse.
Mamma, jag kan... Varför kaninerna? Den. Ja, se. Den här tar jag.
Jag tar den.
So, here we go again. I got some food for the animals. And I tried to feed them, but they never come out. I can walk backwards, run backwards, I'm so good, but I can fly it well. Vad var det?
Jag vet inte.
Kanske en apa.
Ja, kanske.
Det var en apa.
Var det där? Oj, måste vi vara tysta då? Where do you think the monkeys live?
I think.
In the living room.
Ja, jag tror i deras hem.
Ja, såklart.
What have you found? Whoa! Nice. You got some hair in there as well. Is it nice? Good. Nothing better than fresh raspberries.
Oh, look next to you, darling.
Yeah, no, I saw here. I was just about to say that. So we should probably do an update. Well, we should probably do an update in every video about the scans really at the moment, because we're still waiting for scan results, aren't we?
Yeah, it was somebody who said in the comments on the last video, they're like, how can it take such a long time? It only took 2 days before I got my results. I'm assuming that you don't live in Sweden.
Welcome Sweden, mate.
Sweden in the summertime, nothing happens.
Yeah.
My nurse is probably on holiday, and the nurse who I've spoke to after that is probably gone on holiday, and nobody's now watching the income of my scan results. Nobody's watching the computer for my results. So.
Yeah, that's the problem. Sweden in the summer, everything sort of shuts down, even to the extent where the year that you got your diagnosis, the year that you got sick,
Yeah.
Obviously you were ringing to get appointments all the way through that year, weren't you?
Yeah.
And in the summer, you actually once got told that everybody's on holiday, so call back in August if you're still sick.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that was a good shout from that.
That's exactly what you want to hear, isn't it? When you've got symptoms like you had.
Yeah, and especially that like 3 months later I got diagnosed with cancer, and the tumour was 10 centimetres big.
Yeah.
I was still sick in August.
Funnily enough.
Yeah.
Stupid. It's so frustrating, but it's like the pros and cons with the free healthcare system, isn't it? You come out with no bills, but you have to wait a month before you get results from an important scan. Where are we heading to? To the what?
Park.
Found park.
Yay. Is there anything worse than being stood in a park? Like, I can't imagine anything worse.
Can you not? Everything you've been through, the worst thing in your life is standing in a kid's play park.
It's not far off, to be honest.
You're dramatic, you are, mate. Three, two, one, go! Woo-hoo! Here we go, here we go, here we go! Wondered why she was taking one welly with her, so she could collect stones.
Well, this is Charlie's.
Apparently it's meant to be nice weather later today, so we're going to stick around here and go down to the beach again, aren't we?
Yeah, that's the plan for today. So I think we're going to end it here and say thank you for this week. Thank you for watching.
Yep.
Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and hopefully next week we got the scan results, so we'll give you an update then.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, so we'll see you next week.
Tune in Tuesday for the podcast.
Oh yeah, don't forget the podcast.
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
See you here next Friday.
See you next Friday. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.